Robin.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. On the virus, Sirius-XM.
Let me say hi to Coke Logic, a regular from Chicago. He's got a good question. Coke Logic, Danny McBride in studio.
Danny fucking Powers. No, I won't do that to you.
You can. It's all right.
Hey, I love the music on Eastbound and Down. I've been a fan of Jody Hill and yours since Foot Fist Wave, and I just want to know, like, how much of a decision do you guys have inputting for the music in the show?
Are you panicking, Coke Logic? Hold on, let's enjoy the panic in his voice before you answer the question.
Jimmy's roaring over here.
This is what we do on our show. We slow it down a little bit.
It just made me laugh.
Gotcha?
Just how much decision
How much did you have input in the music?
Well, Coke Logic. You know what? Jody and I, HBO is pretty awesome. We control everything with that show. So any song that goes in there usually comes from mine or Jody's iTunes library. We control everything that goes on with the show.
How many episodes you do a year?
The first season was 6, the last season was 7, and this season will be maybe 7 or 8.
That's cool.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, Nervous Nelly?
Yeah.
I just saw Due Date, and I loved your character in there where he spit on the glass. And
Oh, yeah. The vet. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah, big fan. Talk to you, bye.
Is Eastbound and Down's an hour, right?
30 minutes.
Oh, it is 30 minutes. Okay.
It's quick.
We keep it tight.
Yeah, it's quick.
Are you good with collaboration? I'm bad with writing stuff with people. Like, I get very possessive of what I write. Like, if I'm never been good at this stuff.
Oh, so you're difficult, you're saying.
No, but it's hard to see what you've written just bastardized by less talented people.
You know, I collaborate with these guys I've known forever. We never have ever gotten into any arguments about creative shit. I mean, we'll write stuff, but we always improv and everything. So it's kind of, if you want to get into the deal, you just got to know that shit's going to be thrown out and the best joke's going to win. And, you know, we just try to fill enough jokes in there that you don't have to hold on to one too dearly.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Jimmy. More jokes.
Yeah, more jokes.
More jokes.
No, I'm not nothing now. I've always been bad at that. I'm always amazed by guys who can collaborate with other people and do a good job.
Oh, go ahead, Dan.
I'd always be mad at the editor. I'd always be like, no! Why are you taking that out? We filmed it. What are you doing?
Oh, the safety?
It always seemed to...
You're talking about the safety?
It's like everything. Just like
whenever
the
you film
editor,
something and you know you did something that's a little edgy, and they go, that was really good, but let's do one for safety.
One more for safety.
And they always use the safety, which is...
You don't do it. That's why. You say
I know.
no.
Well, now we learned over the years.
I'm not doing that for safety.
Could you say poo-poo instead of shit? Just for safety,
or
just in case we need it. And you know they're going with poo-poo.
Did you have any stuff you wanted to write that you wrote that you didn't do in this? Because it seems like you got away with a lot, but was there anything you wanted to do that couldn't?
No, everything, we pushed it as far as we could, and weirdly enough, we've been able to keep, pushing things. On Eastbound, for instance, HBO never gives us notes on content that shit's too far. They always,
that's great.
Yeah, they always encourage us to go further. They pulled back on one joke. There was one joke that they nixed this season. I think last season when Kenny was in Mexico, he tells the Mexican baseball team that Mexico makes the Holocaust look like Club fucking Med, and they didn't like that. That was the only joke that they gave a note on.
They just said no
Holocaust jokes.
Hit a sore spot.
Yeah,
that's a rough one.
So they pick one. They'll pick one to kind of gang up on, and then we'll let them have that, and then put the rest.
You ever float one out there knowing I don't even give a fuck about that joke? Let them focus on this.
Yes, we do that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah, and then you get away with the other things because that one looked really bad.
You throw a Holocaust joke in just to make the the ass fuck joke. Yeah. Yes, like we'll take out the Holocaust one. You're like the ass fuck.
You wanted the ass fuck the whole time.
Yeah, that's actually smart. You got to pick your battles. It's kind of hard to argue for the Holocaust.
Yeah, there is no winning argument for that. You can't say that it's funny. You're like, well, you're right. That is important. And then you just blame it on your collaborator. It wasn't even my joke. It was Joe's.
Yeah, I told him, but he said, "Look, let's just try it." I'm like, all right,
I'm fine with it.
I'm totally fine. Yeah.
Let me say hi to Andy on Long Island. We got Danny McBride in the studio. Andy, what's up?
Morning, boys.
Morning.
You know what? I'll bring it back a little bit. You just were talking about before in Black Swan. They said like Natalie Portman didn't do all the dancing. I just read online that in that trailer you guys just watched, I already watched it too, but they show Natalie Portman's ass in that. I read online that she actually used a body double.
No.
Really? That looked like her ass.
Yeah, you can see in the shot that it's her taking her clothes off. She looks over her shoulders. The only thing they use the body double for is there's a shot where she dives into the water. So the person who enters the water is a body double.
But her standing there, it's her.
But her standing there.
Why, she didn't want to get wet that day?
Oh, she's diving into a shallow pond. You know, things can happen.
Insurance.
Have her in a wheelchair.
So she had a stunt double for the dive, but the ass, that's her.
That's her.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're talking about Your Highness because a lot of people say, what fucking movie?
Oh, yeah,
is he
Danny
promoting?"
McBride's new movie.
They're
It's
yelling.
a week from Friday, right?
Yes.
April 8th, Your Highness. Yes.
So many people want to talk to you. Rob in Garden City, what's up?
Hey there, Rob.
Hey, what's up, guys? Danny, big fan. The guy that plays Stevie on Eastbound and Down.
Yes.
Like, how did you find this guy, man? He's like the perfect like douchebag personified. You know, the types of things that he does, and like, how is he offset? You know, that character that he plays.
Steve Little is the actor that plays him. He's one of the funniest guys I've ever met before. I mean, he just has this crazy vibe to him that is kind of hard to emulate. I'm going to sell him out here for a second. When we were down in Puerto Rico shooting this, like he appreciates his newfound fame, and he's constantly trying to use it to hook up with ladies, and he was having a little trouble with that. And McConaughey is in a scene of last season, and so he came down to Puerto Rico to party with us, and Steve Little had a little bit of time alone with McConaughey and was asking him, like, picking his brain, like, how do you do it? How can you seal the deal? How can you use this fame to get women? And McConaughey told him that an old trick that could work is if you manage to get him back to the hotel room, in the middle of talking, just say that you're going to go take a shower. And don't invite them, just say you're going to take a shower. Go commit to the shower, and usually they'll just follow. Oh. So Steve Little came down to Wilmington, North Carolina when we were filming. He managed to get 2 girls back to his hotel room, and they were talking for about an hour and a half, and finally he decided he was going to use the McConaughey line and said, "Ladies, I'm going to go get a shower." Went into the shower, turned it on, was in there for 5 minutes, then just heard the door to his hotel close. I'm beginning to think that maybe it was, you got to probably be Matthew McConaughey for that.
Yeah, he could probably pull that one off.
Please tell me they robbed him, too.
They robbed him. They stole his kidneys.
Yeah, we were all hoping they threw a toaster and plugged in.
Right. Let's go to Matt in Ohio. If you want to talk to Danny McBride, go for it. Matt, what do you got?
Danny, hey, my favorite line in Eastbound and Down was when you were talking to that blonde slut, and you were giving her all kinds of compliments, and you were like, "But your wardrobe is a dickhead."
Oh, she wears clothes like a fucking dickhead. Yes.
That's awesome.
A dickhead.
You don't really see too many guys calling girls dickheads.
No, it's a great word.
Yeah.
Dickhead's a fucking great word, man.
It is.
You don't say it enough.
No.
I'll start using it every day. Find a reason.
There's no room for interpretation with that. The boss is a dickhead. Yeah. Case closed.
No way around that.
Nah, there's no way to say you didn't let me finish.
Right.
We all got it.
Shit.
Well, this movie looks like it's going to be great. Your Highness.
You
Absolutely.
What's the how much acting training did you take before? Because you're very successful. Comic acting is fucking hard, man. It's not easy to do.
I did none.
Oh, really? I love hearing that. I really do.
I went to film school to go be a writer and director, and that's where I met guys like Jody Hill, who directed Observe, and David Green, who directed this. We all lived in the same dorm my freshman year of college, and so we would just put each other in our films because we didn't know any actors, and then that was really kind of what happened. Then
did film school help you think? Like, as far as what did it teach you that was really valuable, or was it a lot of shit too?
No, honestly, it definitely helped. I mean, I went to an art school, so I didn't have to take a bunch of like astrology and that kind of shit. I just took only film classes for 4 years, but no, it definitely helps. I mean, you get to just make movies for 4 years and figure it out, and all the people I work with are guys that I went to film school with, so it was a lot about the people I met there.
Why would I go to a regular college? I learned nothing from my dorm mates.
Yeah, right?
They're all a bunch of bums. And you hear who he was hanging out with in college?
Kevin Smith said the same thing, though. It's the people you meet. Like that was what his most valuable thing was.
Well, he went to college for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he dropped out.
Fuck it.
I learned how to smoke hash under a glass. What else?
Those are valuable lessons.
Sure. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Why not?
Mr. Successful Hollywood guy, really?
There's a lot of people that go to film school that don't do much, though.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, that's true. I know.
That's the hard part. It's easy to look at the success story.
Let's go to Brendan in Ohio.
Brendan.
Hey, morning.
Hi, Brendan.
Hey, Danny, I love everything you do, man. You're great. I was just wondering if working with George Clooney is as good as everybody says it is, or if he's kind of a douchebag.
No, he was totally cool. You know, that movie Up in the Air that I did with him, I never had met him before. I did, and I literally walked onto the set.
I
forgot you were in that.
Yeah. I love that fucking
Oscar-nominated movie.
Huh?
I forgot all about that. We haven't talked to you since then.
No,
that was a great. How was that experience?
It was nuts. I mean, like with guys like Clooney, like I'd never met him before. I just see him on TV, and you walk onto the set, and they're like, "All right, we're ready for your scene with Mr. Clooney," and you just have to sit down, and it's kind of hard to get into the deal, but you have to act confident. Like, yeah, I'm used to doing scenes with Clooney. This isn't a big deal. Just kind of roll with it.
Are you almost like I've been in situations where I'm almost so nervous and like the consequences are. I'm so overwhelmed that you click in and do okay. It's almost like it's so big that you're fine with it.
Yeah, like that scene is where the first scene I did with him was where he's like talking me into getting married. Like I walked out of my marriage, and so there's a lot of nervous ticks in that scene, and that was just real. That was just me really being nervous.
Just being nervous, acting in front of Clooney. Wow,
did you blow any takes?
I didn't. I hope I didn't. I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm hard to crack in scenes. I don't laugh. I don't fuck around.
Oh, really?
I'm a machine.
Really? I mean, like miss a line, you never forget a line?
No, that's amateur shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot about Up in the Air. Jeez. It's a great movie.
I've forgotten lines.
Huh? You forgot lines, Jimmy? In front of who, though?
Whoever was looking. I mean, I've not done very big projects.
If it's in front of us, who cares?
The rest of the people in community theater. No, I just it's humiliating.
In front of who, though? Anyone big that we know?
No. Louis C.K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jimmy's downplaying it.
Well, that's the beauty of improv too. Is like if you forget a line, just throw in something else, and then it just looks like you just made a choice as opposed to that you fucked up. Yeah.
And what do you do with your hands?
Just do this. You do like robot hands.
You do the robot hands?
Yeah, just do this over and over.
I never know what to do. That's the big thing with me and every actor I talk to is when I act, I never know what to do with my hands. So I found pop locking helps.
Yeah, that's what I do. Pop lock. It looks real natural. It's good.
Yeah.
This is a good question. Any chance of a second Pineapple Express?
Everybody involved with that movie has talked about it. We had a awesome time working on that movie, and so I think it's a matter of just kind of figuring out what to write in for it. But I know that everyone involved would be down for getting on board again.
Just think Caddyshack 2, though.
Yeah, that's what you got to look out for. Yeah.
Comedies are scary to do a second one, right? There's been a few.
What have been good comedy sequels, though?
There's been a few that have done all right, I guess.
The Vacations did okay, more than one of them. I mean,
and then there was the
Fridays.
Empire Strikes Back was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, that was good.
Really funny.
Yeah, Austin Powers, Iraq mentioned, I guess.
Yeah, that worked.
It's tough, though, because, you see what the jokes that people laugh at in the first one. You just try to do the same thing again, and it doesn't work. And it's just like reloading, a joke.
How do people think that works?
Because it works in drama. Like a lot of times, the same dramatic moments. It's like the same dramatic point can be made twice in a moment, but you can't make the same joke twice. That sounds ridiculous.
You can't capture that funny moment like that again.
Yeah.
You see what's coming.
Remember when we were talking about porn in the woods?
Yes. Where did we go?
You try to relay the story to somebody, and they're like, oh, you're a dick, and so are they.
Blues Brothers 2000. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Great.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, boy. No way.
What's your favorite comedy on TV? Besides your own show, what's your favorite?
God, that's a tough one.
Of all time, let's say.
Of all time, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, when I was a kid, I grew up on stuff like Cheers. I thought that was hilarious, and I don't know. I guess recently I just started watching the show Portlandia. Have you ever seen that on IFC?
I was about Portland.
Yeah.
No, I did 5 shows there for a total of 11 people. So I have no love for Portland.
It kind of pokes fun at Portland. It's a really funny show. And Louis is hilarious. I love that Louis C.K. show. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's well done. What about your favorite comedy movie of all time? Or like a short list?
My short list, I mean, a lot of them, it's everything from like Pootie Tang to the original Bad News Bears.
Yeah. I didn't like the fact there was drinking in that, though. The first one, the math house drinking. I like the new one. They took that out.
It was a bad message.
It really was.
That first one is such a fucking amazing movie. At the end of the movie, it just ends with the kids telling their team to shove the trophy up their ass and drinking beer.
And drinking.
It's literally the best thing that's ever been caught on film.
That anymore.
Yeah.
And that was like a movie you'd take the kids to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible.
And they're cursing and fucking shit.
Popping beers.
And that was like a, PG.
All right.
Vic Morrow was great before he decided to fucking play fucking hopscotch under the ceiling fan a couple of years later.
I don't know if he decided that, Jimmy.
Ow.
All right, we should get Danny out of here. This movie's going to do great.
Well, it really looks really funny, man.
It's called Your Highness in theaters next Friday.
Go see it.
Yes.
And then you come back to promote something else, I'm sure.
Yes, I would
But
love
let's
to.
focus on this. Your Highness with Danny McBride. Always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank
very
you,
much.
sir.
Tell him, Fred.
The Virus. Sirius-XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.